All right, Coach. First off, I know this was the goal from the second last season ended. What does it mean from this squad to get back to Hot Springs?
Yeah, you're right. It was definitely our goal. That was the thing we talked about all through spring, summer, and season and everything, and that was kind of what's been hanging over our heads this whole time. And so, for us now to get back to that spot is huge. One, but we talked about in that last game is back and forth the whole time, and then with about 2 minutes 54 seconds, I felt like the wheels kind of fell off, and we realized we were playing in state finals, and big moments for our kids and. To our kids' credit, that's something that is kind of hung over them. And so, really, to get to this game, yes, that's a big spot, but we want to get back to those last 3 minutes and finish it the way that they think that we think that we're capable of finishing.
Does it like kind of feel full circle? Like this time last year, you're going up against Norfolk in the state finals. Now you're facing Norfolk again, kind of in a similar scenario, like you kind of just mentioned.
It does, and we had said even into last year, girls is probably going to be us and them again next year, and there's a chance the year after that. Who knows? I mean, we're both young clubs, and so it's something that's kind of at one point in the season we stopped talking about it because it was one of those things where we were putting the cart before the horse and everything, and so we went one game at a time all year long, and now that it is here, it's like, well, it's not a surprise. We're not nothing new is happening. It's going to be the same matchup that we thought it was going to be, the one that we think we're ready for. So,
What's been the maybe the biggest difference this year's team compared to last year?
I think just maturity, growth. Last year it was the state tournament was a lot of fun. The weather backed it up to where we played in the regional tournament on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then got on a bus and played in the state tournament. Over the weekend, Sunday, Monday. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I mean, gosh, you played two tournaments in the span of a week, and then I think we had a day and a half at home, and then we were going to the state finals, and it was, uh, you know you don't want to admit at the time, being the adult and being the coach, that, man, that's overwhelming. And I know it was for our kids, and all of them being first timers there, and that's where I felt like Norfolk looked, even on the floor, a lot more comfortable than what we did. They kind of been there before, and now I think the biggest change for us is that we know what's coming. We know that what that atmosphere is going to be like, what that gym's going to feel like, what those moments, those big moments, are going to feel like. And so, having that in the back of your head, it makes it, makes your approach a little different, and makes those moments feel a little different, because it's not anything new to you.
What are just going to be some of the keys for you guys on Friday?
Well, I've had tons of people, of course, people ask me all year long, well, you got a game plan? And I always say, yeah, we're going to try to score more points than them. But for them, they score the ball really well. They've got five really talented players, and I think that we are, in a lot of ways, mirror images of each other. When you look at our lineup and their lineup, size for size and ability for ability, we match up really well. And so, for us, it's just containing their threats and still being able to execute and do the things that we want to do and make the game go our way.
How cool is it just for the Mammoth Spring community? Because I remember many times driving through, seeing the banner for that boys team a while back, making state. What does it mean to make history for Mammoth Spring for girls hoops?
It's something that's really special. My group, my senior high team, and throughout the time that we've been here, and even when they were younger, they've always done a lot of winning. And so that they're not really, that's nothing new for them. But just the idea that they were the first team to get there last year. They've got more wins right now than any other team in program history. We're 37 wins for the season, and I don't know if that's something that they do or can't even appreciate, being 16, 17-year-old kids. They think it's really neat. Obviously they want to go win. But I think something that will come to them in hindsight, as far as what it means to our community and what they've done for our community.
All right.